I want to go back to your military service in World War II and just talk a little bit about that, if you would. I was trying to do the math. You couldn't have been much more than 21 or 22 when you went to
Yes.
overseas. So, well, you just tell me what that was like leaving rural Caswell County and going to Pacific Ocean.
Well, it's certainly different from farming. The man came to me and said, I have orders to take you to Naval Headquarters. So I went there and I was questioned about 4 guys sitting behind the table and well, we're asking you to volunteer for special duty. I said, may I ask what I'll be doing if I volunteer? He said, well, we get a couple more islands secure enough, we want to start a farming unit. We'd like for you to be one of the people who help get it going. And I said, when I volunteered for the Navy, I know I'd volunteer in the farm. And,
You're trying to get away from the farm and they put you back on the farm, weren't you?
I said, could you tell me what I'd be doing if I don't take it? He said, yes, you'll be driving landing craft from ship to shore, carrying troops and supplies during invasions. And I had training with those landing craft, so I believed what he was saying, so I didn't want that, so I volunteered for farming.
Yeah, that sounded better than driving troops to an invasion, didn't it? So.
That's one of the most dangerous jobs in the Navy.
Yeah, sure.
The enemy's not going to let that landing craft get to shore if he can help it.
And then you ended up in, how do you say that island? Was it?
Tinian.
Tinian, yeah. What was the motivation for the military there? Were they trying to feed the troops with some of this farm?
Yes.
Yeah.
The island there, the people grew sugarcane.
Mm-hmm.
And, but then the sugarcane was there, we had to destroy the sugarcane. And I was raking sugarcane one day, pilots to burn it. And I rode on a landmine, that's what's wrong with this leg. But then we finally got with discs and plows, and then we started planting corn and tomatoes, cucumbers, eggplants.
Onions, I believe you said. You planted some onions. Yeah.
Watermelons, cantaloupes.
Wow.
We planted and harvested 3 crops of corn that year. I was there for a little over a year.
Wow.
But see, that island, if it was near the 20th parallel,
Mm-hmm.
so if it had been on this side of the world, it'd been down about Cuba, you know.
Right.
So we didn't have a winter, we
Just have crop after crop.
right.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people to feed, to feed and take care of it. And you had to sort of grow your own food. I understand some of the fruit and different things that were there were dangerous. The Japanese had poisoned those and some things. And, yeah.
When we went out the first day, they gave us orders not to eat anything unless it came out of our kitchen. Mm-hmm. We asked why. They said some of it is poison. Well, we don't. They know which, so we don't. Bananas and oranges and a few pineapples, but we couldn't eat them.
Yeah. This was also fascinating to me. So you didn't have landmines in Caswell County when you were farming here to worry about, but you got shot at where you were farming.
Still have a little scar there.
Yeah. And so you didn't have to worry about that in Caswell County, but
He shooting him behind and up. And I had the tractor I ruined with a landmine had a little toolbox on it. I bolted. I was driving a crawler tractor then. Mm-hmm. So I bolted it right here. Had 2 or 3 wrenches in to tighten it. And the bullet hit my arm and went in that toolbox.
Yeah.
And I dived off. He shot at me again as I went off.
Yeah.
That one didn't hit me.
And they tried to get you to stay, but you were ready to come home. Is that correct?
We had one civilian, and we had orders to obey him as if he was an officer. Mm-hmm. But he wanted me to stay and take his place. He wanted to come home. And he offered me $350 a month as a civilian. And I said, well, I have to go home and get a discharge. No, I'll get you one here. They want me to stay there and supervise the farming unit.
Wow.
But I decided I want to come home.
Memorial Day is coming up, and obviously the country will be thinking about remembering sacrifices that were made. What does Memorial Day mean to you, or what do you think about when you think of Memorial Day and sacrifices?
That'd be hard to explain.
Yeah.
It's a very important day. Well, I hope we don't ever have to have another one.
Right. I'm sure it's emotional to think about, and some of the things you saw and went through, but we're proud of you, obviously, in your service.
Thank you.
Proud that farmers make a difference, and that's what you did. You made a difference.
Well, I just did what I tried to do what I was asked to do.